Hello, my dear Leo. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of June with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to the channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's all signs reading up your next fated romance for the full members to this channel. And the reading, how do I adjust my life in a positive way, are available for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for May to get a context, and this is the prediction for June. I will start reading your cards, and I'm using the Wizard's Tarot with Barbara Moore. When I open your deck here, I see the moon together with the Knight of Wands. So, it seems like you and your person is on a little bit unenchanted territory. It might be that you are not, you haven't communicated so well. So both people are a little bit suspicious in this situation. They don't know. Neither of you knows exactly what's going on. Okay. I call the divine with love and light. And here we have the Two of Swords, which kind of states that you have, there's a breach in the communication. It's a lot of thinking going on, like you're thinking what the other person is thinking, but you're not talking to each other about what you both are thinking. So there's a lot of guessing work going on, and I'm sure you would want to talk to your person, but either you don't know if you are welcome, or you don't want to make a mess out of the situation, or you feel like this person wouldn't tell you the truth anyways. Okay. So, I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And here we have the Lovers together with the Knight of Wands. So it definitely seems like there's an attachment in this situation. Like both people are either depending on each other or really feel connected with the other person. Even though we are not talking, even though we don't tell the truth, or we are keeping things a secret, there's still like an emotional connection in this situation. And I'm feeling stronger and stronger that the Knight of Wands is you initially, but it's growing energy inside the other person that they might want to come clean and talk to you. Okay. So 6 elements, and here we have the King of Swords with the Lover. So they just don't know how to go about it, because number one is that they are not 100% sure that this is a good idea. They are not used to follow their emotion. That's number 2. 3, they don't know if they are fooling themselves. And number 4, it's that they are not sure that they really want to take responsibility for this situation. Number 5 is it's not sure that if they would take responsibility for this situation, they would need to come clean and speak the truth, and they are not sure they want to do that. But it's a lot of studying has gone into this situation. So it's a decision that's growing upon this person. They are feeling pushed emotionally and spiritually to reach out to you, but they want to take a logic decision and communicate about what has been not being communicated about. So it's growing on them, like this decision. Okay. So, 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Leo viewers. So, I want my dear Leos to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. definitely the significator. Ace of Swords, Hermit. I think your person has been really beating around the bush and spend a lot of time alone and searching and thinking and wondering and trying to figure themselves out, trying to figure out the situation, trying to learn more about themselves, what they want, what they don't want, what's the truth, what's the lie. I think they couldn't come with answers to you earlier because frankly they didn't know. They had to make a deep dive into understanding themselves better. 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords. This darn 2 of Swords. It's almost like they are brought up in a certain kind of way that's self-destructive. And they are doing things that might not be in your best interest, their best interest, not in the relationship's best interest. And 9 of Cups, it's them being a little bit full of themselves and thinking that they should have favors or they should be treated in a special way and they shouldn't have to, it shouldn't have to be this difficult. They should like get things served. So maybe they are not used to fighting for love or fighting for relationships. They want things to just come to them like magic. So they might be taking people for granted and not be used to have to be the hero or the person solving the situation. Okay, so very chatty deck. Okay, even if your person isn't chatty, they have a lot of things they would want to say. So tuning in here for a few seconds. So to you and the person most on your mind. New bottom of the deck, 4 of Cups. So it doesn't seem like they're coming to any conclusion really with their studying. They're just confusing themselves more and more. So they thought that something would come out of their like solitude or going into hibernation, thinking, trying to figure things out. But we see it just kind of starting to grow cobwebs on them. Okay, and all bottom, 8 of Wands. So it's like supernatural forces almost has kind of come into their dreams and everything and said, speak to this person, tell them the truth, take responsibility. So they are being kind of bombarded with this, and they have resisted because they are a little bit spoiled. So they want people to run after them. They don't want to run after people. Also, they are not sure what they want, so they don't want to take responsibility for something or drag someone into something and then like saying, nah, I was just joking. And there's also this big secret and the refusal to take responsibility. So if they step forward, they would need to take responsibility and they don't want to do that, or they are unsure about what that would bring. Okay, so this is the situation, Ace of Wands. And what's on your mind, the Sun card. So this is truth, and here are the Page of Swords, the person that kind of don't want to tell the truth, or it's like they're fighting windmills. Even if it would be a good thing to tell you the truth and to hold oneself in honor, like this wand here and the wand here, it's as if you're holding them to a higher standard and they are refusing this a little bit. I don't think it's because it's a bad person. It's just like they are rebelling like a teenager here. For some reason they just, I don't want to do what you say, or I don't want to take responsibility, or I don't want to. So, I would say that this is a person that it's kind of like Peter Pan syndrome. They don't want to grow up, or they don't want to grow into responsibilities. Okay. And this is the bond between you two, and it's the Ace of Swords. So we can easily sever a bond with a sword. But it's also like this person is being triggered again and again to tell the truth. Like instead of rejecting and rebelling, they should tell the truth. That would be like a solution or salvation. It's almost like saving the situation. Ace is very masculine aces, so there's a little bit tension between you. It's not someone yielding in this situation. Both people are like, you are saying you need to be responsible, and the other person say I refuse. I just take care of myself. I'm not responsible for anyone. Like really teenager behavior. And here we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is your feelings. So you know that if we build on a situation, it just gives and gives and gives. If we, let's say we build on a house, we renovate it, we make it like more beautiful, take care of all its issues. We're sending all this love into this house, and it can stand there for hundreds and hundreds of years, being the roof to our family. And it's the same with relationships. If we give love, we give attention, we take responsibility, we help, then we are building on something that can stand there for as long as we live. And this person that you're with, they're not really into that. They want to be kind of fix their own luck or just be responsible for themselves. I'm feeling like I'm getting shortness of breath and feeling like really triggered, or like I'm getting a hard time breathing. Maybe someone has asked too much of this person at some point in their life, and now they just feel like everything where we're building on a legacy, or we're taking care of something and building on something together, it becomes like a shackle or chain around our foot. So again, it's like teenager behavior. We are rebelling against our parents. We say, no, I won't do as you say. I will follow my own head. And the hermit is kind of rebelling against society and saying, I will live in a cave up in the mountains, and I won't agree with the society. And it's a good thing, because then the hermit goes there and figure things out, what's wrong with society, and he can come down and lecture and say it would be better if the laws changed in this and this way, or people took care of themselves in this and this way, because they're seeing it. It's like every generation we are renewing the culture, the social rules, because children see what the parents did wrong, and they don't want to do the same mistakes with their children. And then their children sees the mistakes that their parents did, and they don't want to do the same. So it's always like improving. And it's easy for the hermit to look from his above perspective and say, this is wrong, I don't want to do this. Because, if you think you are so enlightened, go and spend a week with your parents. And this person is refusing to do just that. It's not staying in society. It's not taking responsibility, just saying, you're so difficult, every one of you. I will sit here on my mountain and I will judge you. And as I said, it's for a good thing, because it comes with updates. People become updated by what the hermit sees, but he's also blind to how hard it is to actually put effort into relationships and fix things. We need to be there and do the hard work. We can't just stay on the outside and look at it. We need to go into it, take up the sleeves and get to work and do the best we can with the people we love. But I feel like this person is avoiding just that. Okay. Your behaviors and attitudes. So we have the 7 of Cups. I think you feel less and less interested in putting effort into this situation, because you think that it's just an illusion. The person isn't there, like they are stomping around in the mountains. So it's like, okay, why am I still thinking of this person? Okay, I'm hearing a song. Something on a picture of a wall. And why picture? Why still thinking of you? You're a picture in a frame. You're something illusion, I don't know. But if I find a song from the very nice note I made here, I will put it in the description box, and it will be like a mini tarot reading of what you feel here with the Seven of Cups. Why am I still thinking of you? Or you're a picture of a frame because they have run away up till the mountain. Okay, and this is this person's behaviors and attitudes. King of Pentacles. It feels like they're sitting outside your door, like they are come down from the mountain. They're sitting outside your door, but they're not knocking at it. They just came down here and then sat there, and you are here doing your business. Like this is what's going on inside of here. But this person doesn't make themselves known. We can see they have their back turned towards this situation. They are actually being a little bit of escapism is going on. In the same nice hat here in the picture, but this has turned old and saggy there. So they thought they had a good idea, but they are kind of back to where it all started. But they are not making themselves known. But there's some kind of readiness with this. It's like they're ready to be plucked, but still, you know, they are not making themselves known. They are not running after you. It's you that need to kind of come out and say, hey, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you come in for a coffee? Or so it's like they are fruit ready to be plucked, coming down from the mountain. And the outcome, Ten of Swords. I don't think you will go and pluck that fruit. And you know, they were the person with all the bookshelves and the cobwebs growing on them, and I think they want to kind of it's almost like they have put out like a bait and want you to take the bait, but I don't know, I don't think you have even seen the bait. You don't know where this person are, what they are doing. So they can sit outside your door and you don't notice them, and it's like growing cobwebs on them. They're getting more and more disappointed, all their plans laid to waste. It's a very sad situation in many ways. Okay, so I will take, this is an animal totem for you, Swan. So you're very ready for love, ready for take responsibility, putting good effort into relationships, giving your best, being helpful, being loving. Totem for the other person. And Swan is also mating for life. So it might be why you feel so illogic. With the Seven of Cups, you question your heart. With this swan and this white horse, I think you have a very loyal heart, but you question your loyal heart. What's the point to be loyal towards someone that's not there? It's just a picture in a frame. Spider. So this person has a lot of plans, like they're planning and scheming, and it's like you are unaware of their plans, or you're not seeing their bait, or you're not looking in the right direction. It's making this person very frustrated because they don't want to run after you. You need to be the one making the effort, going after them, ask them to come in from the cold. Because they want to be this runaway teenager and just come back if someone begs, please. Okay. Card for you. Cracked open. Rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life. So this situation is a little bit impossible for you because since you mate for life, you have this person you want to be with, but they are not available. You're also not seeing their tricks and plans and schemes and you know, traps, the things that they have planned for you. So you can't even go with, like, you can't read between the lines and get to where you want to go with this person, because you're a little bit naive in this situation, and therefore you are stuck in a very difficult situation, loving someone that's not there, and it's like rock bottom. And it's going to give some kind of, it's going to trigger some kind of spiritual growth here, with you kind of accepting the impossible situation. It's like die before you die, or it's a good practice to say, I accept that I love the person, I accept that they are not here, and I accept that we might never be together again. I accept that they refuse to invest in the situation. To say that is a great release. It's putting your mind at ease. It's putting your heart at ease. If we can accept an impossible situation, we don't have to kind of fight for the impossible. Instead, we start to see more, like look at the situation in more logic ways, and eventually maybe being able to move on. Okay, so for this person, wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. Yeah, you know, they're waiting outside your door here, and I think they are weaving things. So they're still hopeful, waiting for you to fall into their spider web, and you don't know anything about this spider web. You have like missed the whole thing, and you're not playing the game, and they are playing the game, but you know, you're not in it. It's again this with the problem with the communication, like they are speaking a lot between the lines or sending like covert messages, and you're not picking up on them because you are used to very straightforward. This is Leo, and we have the Ace of Wands, the rays of the sun. This is the sun. So if you want something, you say it. So if someone comes and, you know, make small traps for you and send hidden messages, it's like you don't notice it because they haven't been outspokenly telling you that this is what they want. So as long as they don't say that, you want, if they said, I want you, you would be okay. So we can discuss that. Lovely. Where should we meet? But if they're just sending encrypted messages, it's not something that you will pick up on because you are used to straightforward communication. And fortunately, this person can wait to the end of time, and you won't fall into their trap because you're too naive to even see that it's there. You might dance like right over it with your galloping horse. But it's just two different communication styles. You're open, they are covert and expect people to read between the lines. Okay, I hope this helps. I would urge you to watch the love reading for May to learn more about this situation or relationship. And please share my videos on your social media to let more people know about them. Also like the videos to show YouTube that you still want to see readings from me in your feed. And of course, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be sure that you get noticed when I'm posting a new video. Thank you so much in advance also for watching this far. Take really good care. Until next time, stay awake, stay healthy, stay blessed, and bye for now.